Oh wow, look at that. Huh. Hello there, I'm Mick and I am on another lazy walk around where I just happen to end up. Right now I'm at a place called, I think it's called Kangaroo Bluff, which I don't know if kangaroos are particularly good at playing poker, but that's what this place is named after. It's like an old military site where there's old fort things to stop people coming up the river and invading Hobart. No one's invaded Hobart, so this is bloody good. It works. So there's kind of a moat here with no water. It's like a dry moat, dry July moat. It's not July, but it is dry, and that's going to stop anyone who's wanting to invade Belle Reeve from getting in. You got to get across the moat, which there's a little path, so you can, it's not that hard to get across the moat, but then there's the wall, and then at the top of the wall there's like glass like embedded in the wall to shred the hands of would-be attackers. It's quite the defense system that Hobart has. Just chuck some broken glass down, they'll never come back. So like most places I end up going, there's all these warnings saying that you'll probably die if you go in here. So that's good. Look forward to that. Let's go and test the fates. So we've got the moat and we've got the high walls and we've got the glass to stop people getting in, but then there's just the bridge so you can walk in. Ideally, this would be a drawbridge that you could like pull up and stop would-be attackers. I mean, I'm no military strategist, but you can just get in. No, they've been clever. This bridge has an 8-ton limit. So if you're like a whole army, the bridge will collapse and you'll fall into the very dry moat. So you won't die, it'll just be inconvenient. That, you know, it's a small win. But yeah. Also, if you're gross, can't go on the bridge. This is a great bit. We've got the walls and the moat and the glass to keep people out. You can't get in. No one's getting in, but then welcome. Hello, come in. There's all the glass cemented in to the top of the wall. Rip the fingers of our would-be assailants to shreds. Either that or they just had a massive piss up and they just couldn't be bothered cleaning. So we've got all these sandstone walls, the old defensive walls, and then just these steel staircases. Now, I don't know if the original stairs have just fallen down. But I'm pretty sure the original stairs didn't have grip tape. Here's a tunnel that we can't go in because it's locked up. It's where all the secrets are held. Clarence secrets, all held in the secret tunnel. Here's an empty plinth. Assuming this had a gun on it at some point, but they've got rid of that. Probably had to sell it off for something or other. to pay for the stadium? I don't know. So there's a plinth here where a gun obviously used to be, a big gun, but then the gun would be facing out here, right at the city. Why is there a gun aimed straight at Hobart? Maybe that's why they took it out. They put this gun in and went, actually, maybe we shouldn't shoot ourselves. Yeah, we might move this. Silly idea, silly idea. Wayne, you're fired. Got a lot of little hook things here that you could put your coats on. I don't know. In fact, that would be very inconvenient if that was like a hat rack situation. You'd have to wait for a windy day to get your hat back. Actually, that's why there's no hats today. It is very windy. They've all blown off. Here's another bit that looks like a prison. In fact, every bit looks like a prison. So it's certainly an aesthetic, one that was very popular in Tasmania for quite some time. Let's make everything look like jail.